konnichiwa, Jess des. Hi, it's Jess from Nihongo Connection. I connect Japanese language learners and teachers. In my online and offline community, I'm based in Edinburgh, Scotland, but I make sure to speak Japanese every single day. And you'd be very surprised when you're going to meet somebody who has lived in Japan. This happened to me today at lunchtime in a pub in the middle of Wiltshire area. We stopped for me to be able to do my online conversation club, which was at 1 o'clock today, UK time. And I got to the pub and I rushed into the pub to find somewhere to plug in my laptop because the battery had gone really low because we have been at a music festival since Thursday. So today's Monday. And of course, I haven't had much chance to actually plug in my laptop because we've been in the middle of a field. So we stopped for some lunch. I rushed into the pub and asked for a nice quiet area where there was somewhere for me to plug in my laptop, and I went round the corner and then I started my conversation club. And I was just chatting away in Japanese, and the internet was really not very good. I was using my mobile phone internet and it kept falling in and out. I would be in the call chatting to people, and then I would fall out of the call again. So I kind of started to think I was going to have to ask for their Wi-Fi password. Anyway, the people in my online call, they started chatting together in Japanese. That was fine. And meanwhile, I spoke to the owner of the pub. I guess he was the owner. So he turned to me. I said hello to him, and hi, Rachel. And he turned to me and he said, nice Japanese. And I was really surprised, because first of all, for him to know, I hadn't actually said konnichiwa to the people on the call. I'd just gone in straight away and said, osoku natte gomen nasai. I'm sorry I'm late, which is not something that people necessarily know the words for. So I'd said that, and he just then said, oh, nice Japanese, by the way. And I was very surprised. So I shouldn't be, because you never know when you'll meet somebody who speaks Japanese, right? It's crazy. So I got chatting with him, and it turns out that he'd lived there when he was around 28 years old. And he'd been working for financial insurance, something like that. And he'd lived there for 3 years in Tokyo. And we got chatting. And then there was somebody else in the pub that overheard it, and he started telling me how his grandfather, 72-year-old, his father, a 72-year-old, had climbed Mount Fuji this summer. There are so many people out there now, connections. If you just chat to people, it's amazing how many people you'll meet who either have traveled to Japan, have wanted to study the language, are studying the language, or even just have this urge to find out more about the country. And they will ask you so many questions. If you're speaking Japanese, they will ask you a lot of questions to find out more, how you did it, how long it took you to learn. So all of these things will actually, they give you a lot of confidence. People want to know more about you. It makes them intrigued to find out more about you. So all I'm saying is, if you're a speaker of Japanese, make it obvious somehow, have a t-shirt that says Nihongo de hanashimashou, like my members do in my membership. Have a badge. I have the badge with me. Let me show you the badge. I give all of my members one of these badges when they join. Go in my pocket. And if you wear this, Nihongo de hanashimashou, it means that people will see it, and if they want to chat to you, they'll come over and chat. If they don't want to, they won't. But it opens up the conversation. It's amazing how many people who don't know anything about Japanese language will ask me, what does your badge say? It's just a conversation starter. So if you're looking for ways to start a conversation with somebody, get chatting in Japanese, get yourself something that says, I speak Japanese, or let's speak Japanese. Or don't be afraid to speak Japanese in a public place. If you want to practice, you can actually pretend that you're speaking to somebody by using your mobile phone. Just walk along the street. You don't even have to have it. A lot of people use headphones now. So you could just walk along the street and speak Japanese. People will think you're on a call. they get used to it. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to just put yourself out there a little bit. Walk into a place that you've been before or you haven't been before, and just start talking start speaking Japanese. Start talking to yourself, start talking to your phone, whatever it takes. Just use a little bit of Japanese every single day, and I promise you, your level will skyrocket very, very fast. You just need to speak. The words need to be formulated in your mouth, the muscle memory in your mouth. It all helps. So just get out there and do it. If you want some more tips on speaking Japanese, there is a 5-day speaking challenge in my Facebook group. So if you go to Nihongo Connection group, you can find, there's lots of posts in there about it, and there's a link directly to the 5-day speaking challenge. If you want to go directly to the website, www.jessicabrowns.com, or you can put in www.nihongoconnection.com. It'll redirect to my website as well, or just go into Google and put Nihongo Connection and you'll get all the social media and the website address. Click on there, and there is a 5-day speaking challenge. Hello! 5-day speaking challenge that you can jump on and start speaking Japanese today, every day for 5 days. And let's get your confidence up. Let's get your ability, your fluency up. And it doesn't have to be difficult. Honestly, I promise you. Just a little bit every day and you will be speaking like nobody's business. If you're interested in finding out a bit more about a workshop that I'm running, I'm doing, I released a workshop on Thursday. Everyone on my Nihongo Confidence waitlist, they're all getting free access to this workshop. So if you want in on that, just go to the Nihongo Confidence waitlist. All my current members can get access to that easy peasy. So if you're a current member, just message me and I'll give you the link to get access to that as well. But they get part of that as part of the membership anyway. So that's all I wanted to say today. Just speak Japanese. Don't be afraid to speak in public and pretend you're on the phone if you want to. Just find a way to do it. Best of luck with it. 頑張ってください。じゃあ、またね。